Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome for the very first time in 4 months to Motor City Wrestling. We are here live in Los Angeles, California for episode 169. And we've got one hell of a show for you guys here tonight. We're going to start things off when Blood Money, who are already in the ring, well, when Blood Money and La Armada del Mexico, for that matter, who are already in the ring, face off in a 6-man tag team matchup. I cannot wait for this one to get started. Luckily, we don't have to wait too much longer. After this, if I can go ahead and remember how we got to do things here. After this, we got Donna Kay. She'll be taking on Amanda Nightblade one-on-one. Following that is our mid-card match of the evening. Drew Campbell takes on the purebred athlete Deuce. Following that, Jessica Taylor and Izzy Phelps kick things back off in the women's division. And of course, our main event of the evening, Damian Deaver and Pedro Rodriguez will collide one-on-one. But for now, let's go ahead and take a look at our chat real quick. We got Brendan, Brian, and Yandy, everybody in the chat. 3 of the 4 pillars. Jordan, I believe, is asleep right now, so we're not going to really see him tonight. But it is what it is. I'm not drinking water unless I want to drink water, motherfucker. Stop telling me to fucking hydrate. Let's see here. MC Dub, Murphy for president. Thank God for MCW. Today was a busy day. My brain is completely gone, and I need some senseless enjoyment. Well, you know what? I'm glad that for the first time in 4 months, MCW can be here. MCW is here to provide some senseless enjoyment. I was going to say here on a Thursday to provide senseless enjoyment for you. But to be honest, I don't even think we were on Thursdays last time that MCW was around. I don't know. Crazy world that we're living in when XTW and MCW are finally on the correct days. And can't think of a better time to actually have that be the schedule than with our final 6 months of the UPWA. But we're not here to talk about the death of this universe. We are here. No more single leg Boston Crabs, huh? Alright, but anyway, we're not here to talk about the death of this universe. We are here to celebrate the life of it. And we're going to go ahead and start celebrating this some more with our first match of the night. So let's go ahead and get right to it then, shall we? Well, they were already in the ring, but I guess entrances are turned on now, so fuck it.
The following contest is a 6-man tag team match on the way to the ring. At a combined weight of 723 pounds, the Pro Wrestling Alliance Tag Team Champions.
Well, there he is, Brian Brutus, leading the charge alongside the rest of Blood Money. Brian Brutus and Damian Deaver, of course, they make up the UPW Tag Team Champions. Damian Deaver, he'll be in action later on tonight. But for now, it is Brutus, Oxley, and the newest member of this faction, DGX, who are set to clash with La Armada del Mexico. Brutus looks so different. Yeah, no, so I did my very best to recreate these guys as closely as I could, but some of them, like, to me, Brutus looks fine, honestly. His head was smaller before, but I figured out how to make it bigger. But to me, he looks fine, personally. If anything, I think, well, some of the women are going to look different, I'll tell you that much. But I did my very best. And hopefully that ends up showing as we see more and more superstars make their 2K22 debuts.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 550 pounds.
And yeah, also to be honest, y'all weren't supposed to see these entrances yet, but for some reason 2K22 decided to turn entrances on. We're going to see them in the main event where it would have actually made more sense with Deaver leading the charge and Pedro leading the charge. We'll see that later on at least. But just know that these entrances were intended for Deaver and Pedro to be part of them. So, Santos leading the charts doesn't really look Doesn't really make that much sense, if I'll be honest, but it is what it is. Bryan's on the Armada's side. Let's see, he looks more distinct from Powerhouse Hobbs now. But this whole matchup has stemmed from an interaction that La Armada and Blood Money had to start our show off. Pedro Rodriguez, along with the rest of the Armada, they came out here to explain, well, Pedro came out here to explain his actions for why he and Marco Rodriguez turned on the Nightblades at Soul Survivor. And after telling us this long story about himself, Marco, Doomsday, Aztexico, and Straight Edge, well, he went on to claim that La Armada, they are here on MCW to do the one thing that Pedro has not yet been able to do, and that is conquer the blue and white brand. However, standing in his way are an already established and dominant faction here on Motor City Wrestling, that being Blood Money. Damian Deaver alongside Brian Brutus have already captured the UPWA Tag Team Championships. Oxley is a former UPWA champion ever since joining Blood Money. And now with DGX being part of the group as well, who knows what more these four superstars plus Akane Tanaka over on XTW are going to accomplish in the UPWA. But this matchup continues on. Oxley now has Santos up and drops him down over the ropes. Gonna pick him right back up and bring him over the top rope. And Brian Brutus drops Santos down to the floor. Oxley looking to pick up the pieces. Has the wrist of Santos. Couple of boots to the back and a boot to the face as well. Now pinning him down. Has that arm trapped behind the back. Going after the other arm and bending back the digits. And finishes off with a couple of knees across the lower back of Santana Santos. Now going to pick him right back up. Referee at a count of 4 here. Santos sent across the ringside area. Count of 5. And Oxley slips back inside the ring. Santana Santos going to follow him in there. Now from behind the waistlock and the sleeper slam. Santos trying to crawl. Makes that tag to Straight Edge. And Oxley immediately with a knife edge chop. Now going to bring him back towards Blood Money's side of the ring. But Straight Edge able to fight free from this hold. Couple of elbows in the midsection to create some separation. Oxley once again, however, able to grab him by the mask. Bring him up against the ropes. Up against Brian Brutus no less. But oh, that was a nasty spill. Straight Edge dumps Oxley over the top rope. Looked like he hit the apron on the way down. But he's right back in and once again has Straight Edge. Brings him into the corner. A couple of punches. That one gets blocked. Reversed into a back elbow. Now Straight Edge starting to light him up. These quick strikes from the Luchador brings him into La Armada's corner. And now out of the... No, wait a second. Over the top rope. An armbar draped over the top rope. Straight Edge trying to break the shoulder of the Brisbane Bruiser. Gets back inside, but now Oxley, he's ready for him. Picks him up. And once again delivers the stun gun. But Straight Edge back to his feet with a jawbreaker. Follows up with a flying forearm. And now looking to make that tag to Locally Lopez. Meanwhile, tag is made to DGX. And Lopez going after Brutus, who gets a cheap shot in. Now DGX taking advantage of the distraction. Gonna bring him face first into the corner. But not finished there. Couple of stomps to the back. And a boot to the face. And just like we saw with Oxley a moment ago on Santana Santos, DGX employing that same strategy against Locally Lopez here tonight. Follows up with a double knees to the back. Looking directly at Straight Edge after doing so. A lot of history between DGX and Straight Edge as well. Former tag team here in the UPW. Former UPW tag team champions, as a matter of fact. And now DGX looking for the submission. A cloverleaf employed on Locally Lopez, trying to force the tap out. But Lopez rolls onto his back and forces the break. Collar and elbow there for a second. Lopez able to gain the advantage, bring him face first into the corner. And now going after the arm, pulling against the arm through the top rope. And once again, targeting that left arm of DGX. Looking for it for a third time. This time DGX able to find the reversal and make that tag back to Oxley as Lopez attempts to drag himself back to La Armada's corner, and he makes that tag to Santos once again. And Santos lighting Oxley up with these strikes, continuing this flurry. But finally, Oxley with the counter. No. Santos finds an answer and looking for a Rana. Oh, wait a second. Gets caught. And Oxley with a power bomb. I have a good feeling we're going to see the stun gun a lot. To be honest, wouldn't surprise me. Meanwhile, DGX with a beautifully executed German suplex follows up with a double stomp to the arm of Santos. Now a kick to the gut. Off the ropes, off the rebound, follows up with a Frankensteiner. But not quite finished yet. Picks Santos up, looking for that devastating Uranagi. And into the cover goes DGX. Has that outside leg hooked, but he only gets a 2. I feel like the stun gun should have been called the taser. It was called the stun gun because he was Stone Cold, stunning Steve Austin. DGX into the cover off the Alabama Slam. Will that do it for Santos? No, Straight Edge breaks things up. Keeps the action alive. Keeps La Armada in this contest, but DGX disposes of Straight Edge. And now Santos brought down to the floor as well. And DGX... well, he's not much of a high flyer. And I guess we're learning why. Meanwhile, Santos' cheap shot on Oxley takes him off the apron. And now the roundhouse kick follows up into a Spanish fly. Now the cover has that leg hooked in the center of the ring, only a 2 count. Tasing Steve Austin, I like that. Or Steve's taser. It's not even a pun or nothing, it's just Steve's taser. Has nothing to do with his gimmick. Now Stone Cold, he just brings out the taser that New Jack used. Santana Santos now with a Hurricane Rana taking DGX down once again. Tags Lopez back into the mix. Blood Money seems to not know about the apron. Honestly, that's the second time this happened now. Lopez, hold on a second. Oh, what a stunner. What a stunner from Lopez. Now going for the cover here. Hooks the outside leg and only a 2 count. Oxley right there to break things up, but now Santana Santos dispatches of the Brisbane Bruiser. And now Lopez, no wait. Oh no! Straight Edge taking DGX's legs out from under him, and this match resumes at ringside. Now Lopez, wait a second. Oh my god! Alley-oop onto the steel barricade. And now DGX on the outside with Lopez trying to break his leg with this lock. This leg lock. But Lopez somehow has the wherewithal to roll onto his back and fight free from the hold. Now trying to bring DGX back inside the ring. Are we doing this already? Count of 7. DGX makes it back inside, and so does Lopez. And now Lopez looking for the Hurricane Rana once again, but once again DGX able to block and reverse into a powerbomb. Stun Lopez, stun. Lopez receives a flip off DGX. I would love to see that. Uranagi once again from DGX going for the cover here. Only a 2 count though. Lopez able to just kick out Santos there just in case as well. And now DGX looking to make sure that does not happen again next time. Now setting him up, looking for perhaps a power slam, but Lopez able to avoid disaster. These two going back and forth here. Lopez looking to get control, drops down into the monkey flip. And now follows up, has him in a head scissor. And connects the elbow across the head. Follows up with a stomp to the elbow, trying to shatter his arm. And now another monkey flip. DGX is down, and he is not in a good position here in La Armada's side of the ring. Lopez brings him back down to the STO, now to the top turnbuckle as DGX crawls away. Lopez, well, gonna let it happen. He wants Oxley instead. But was that a mistake? Oxley has control of Lopez and takes him down to that swinging neck breaker. Stomps to the leg and a knee right to the face. Now the cover. Will that do it for Lopez? No, Straight Edge breaking things up. And Oxley getting rid of Straight Edge. Gonna pick Lopez back up and take him down to the snapmare. Follows up with his running neck snap. And now tag is made back to Brian Brutus. Lopez charges in. Brutus able to counter him, send him over the top rope. But Lopez with a forearm. And now off the top turnbuckle, takes him down to the Hurricane Rana. Quick jab and a kick and another kick. Looking for a third. Brutus had that one scouted. Transitions into the bear hug. Will Lopez be forced to tap out here? I'm not really sure why the hell Santos isn't breaking up the fucking submission, to be honest. But Straight Edge able to free his tag team partner. And now Brian Brutus looking to get rid of Straight Edge once again. Oh, I think he's trying to powerbomb him to the outside. Straight Edge able to save himself, but Brutus isn't letting him go. Once again from behind. Launches him over the top rope and down to the floor. And now Lopez trying to take advantage, but Brutus, he's got him up. Looking for the Diamond Hammer. And into the cover. Oh, into the cover. Lateral press employed, only a 1 count. I don't know how the hell Lopez has found it within himself to kick out at the count of 1 against Brian Brutus' finishing move, but somehow, some way, he's got the willpower to do so. But now Lopez is back in control. Monkey flip to Brutus sends him crashing back towards La Armada's side of the ring. And that is the takedown. Lopez on the top turnbuckle. What's he thinking here? Waiting for Brutus to get up, perhaps. He's calling for him. And now Lopez just teasing the crowd here. Remember, this is a heel group. They don't do high-flying moves anymore. Oh, what a knee from Lopez. Right to the face of Brutus. And now unloading with his barrage of strikes. Tag is made. Back to Straight Edge. Santos really said no. Pull the McIntyre. Hold on, Straight Edge. He's got the Koji clutch locked in, trying to force Brutus to tap, but Oxley. Yeah, Oxley breaking things up. Hold on a minute. Looking for the pin now, but only a 1. And Brutus back up to his feet. Looking to bring Straight Edge into Blood Money's corner. Does exactly that. There's a vicious right hand. And still not finished. Gonna toss him across the ring. And just deadlifts him up for a German suplex. Now the cover. But only a 1. Picks Straight Edge back up. And gonna bring him back into the corner again. But if 1 wasn't enough, there's another Beal toss for your trouble, Straight Edge. And now Brutus with the bear hug once again. And this time, Santos going to actually break it up. Oh, and he's going to pay for it. Bullplex now from Brian Brutus. Turns his attention back towards Santana Santos. Pulls him in for a monstrous side slam. And now the cover on straight edge. But locally, Lopez right there to break things up. And Brutus is going to drop him with a right hand. But that still leaves straight edge, who delivers a inverted DDT of some sort. Now unloading on the left leg of Brian Brutus. Couple of strikes here, just unloading with this barrage. Knife edge chop, missed it. Brutus takes advantage. And now brings him face first into the turnbuckle. This is no man's land for straight edge. And even if he does bring Brutus into his own corner, into La Armada's corner, there's no one to tag. But straight edge just waiting for Brutus to get back up right now at ringside. Maybe looking to take a count out, maybe not. Breaks the count here. And to be honest, this may be the best place for straight edge at the moment. Santos and Lopez are both down. This is a 3-on-1 scenario for straight edge. If Brutus lands a devastating blow and goes for the cover, there will be no one to break it up for straight edge. On the outside, however, Brutus cannot go for the pin or submission, which means La Armada cannot lose due to the numbers disadvantage. But now at a count of 5, straight edge is going to get back inside the ring. He's eyeing down straight edge, or DGX rather. Oh, stiff right hand. And not finished yet. As Brian Brutus gets back inside the ring. Oh, trying to save DGX, but he's too late. Straight edge DDTing DGX across the ring apron. And now DGX has been busted wide open as a result. Brian Brutus looking to make him pay, though. And now brings him face first into the apron himself. But DGX fighting back. But Brian Brutus is going to send him into the steps. Count of 6 by the referee. Brian Brutus now looking to be the one to take a count out here. Straight edge stirs on the outside. And as Brutus sees he shakes off the cobwebs, Brutus right back on the outside to finish the job. Stiff elbow across the back of the head. Picks him right back up. And now sends him across the ringside area into the barricade. Now Brutus hip drop across the shoulder of straight edge. Not finished yet though. Has the arm pinned. And just stomping away at the hand. Count of 6 here from the referee. And Brutus with a gut wrench into the gut buster. Count of 8 now. And oh my god. Huh. So MCW is off to a great start, I have to say. Wow. Even the crowd's saying restart. Alright, well, sorry, guys, but we're fucking, like, 20 minutes in already. We're 20 minutes in already. We're moving the hell on. I'll storyline this shit. Honestly, this could work pretty well in the storyline. I'm not even gonna lie. But for now, let's go ahead and move on to our next match of the night. That's the wrong screen. There we go. Coming up next, we got Donna Kay taking on Amanda Nightblade. Some action in the women's division. And looks like I'm going to pay nobody out for that match. So I'm just wondering, why the fuck did Brian Brutus, like... He very much actively chose to go for the double countout. Why? He had straight edge beat. He literally stood next to him for like a full 1 or 2 of the referee's counts. And chose not to get back inside the ring. Didn't even keep on beating straight edge up. He just stood there and watched him. Yeah, pull the Chris Masters. You know it's fucked up with even the virtual crowd puzzles. Yeah, despite me, I guess so. Alright, well, let's go ahead and move on to our next match, though. Donna Kay and Amanda Nightblade, 1-on-1.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from London, England, the Rockstar, Donna Kay.
Donna Kay making her return to Thursday nights here on MCW 169. One of the many superstars who were drafted over, or who were traded over to Motor City Wrestling after Soul Survivor. And in her very first match, she is set to collide with Amanda Nightblade.
Accompanied by Sarah Baker. From Atlanta, Georgia, Amanda Nightblade.
Sarah Baker walking down to the ring with a purpose. Amanda Nightblade set to clash with Donna Kay in this matchup, but she is going to have her sister in her corner. And you have to know that is going to be a huge advantage whenever there is a Baker fighting in that ring and there's a Baker at ringside. There's always all those shenanigans at foot. The Bakers looking to act as Donna Kay's welcoming committee here to Motor City Wrestling, looking to spoil her return to Tuesday nights. And now it's time to find out if they'll be successful in doing so. Donna Kay, Amanda Nightblade, 1-on-1. And this match starts right now. Kay with a kick and a punch and a stomp to the toe. Now from behind, looking for the neck breaker. Quick stomp misses, and Nightblade going to fire right back in with that shoulder tackle. Now unloading with these clubs. Has a full mount on Donna Kay, a couple of elbows as well, and a couple more clubs as Donna Kay desperately tries to cover up to hardly any avail. And now Kay, oh, what a backbreaker, follows up with Russian leg sweep. And Kay now going to the top turnbuckle. What is she thinking here? Diving splash. Got all of that one, but she's not finished yet. Follows up with a springboard leg drop. And gonna pick Nightblade up here. Looking for the right hand. Gets caught. Nightblade with one of her own. Another one. Looking for the left. That gets reversed into a left from Kay. Trying the elbow. Gets caught. Now Nightblade with a gut wrench. Quick stomp rolls out of the way though, and a running knee strike takes Nightblade down. Now a kick to the gut and a stunner from Donna Kay. Gonna go for the cover here. And only a 2 count. Damn near got the 3. And now following up off of the top rope with that diving senton into the cover. And that is all she wrote. Donna Kay going to pick up the quick and easy win here tonight. And just like that, Donna Kay, she is back on Thursday nights, and she appears to be better than ever. It appears that those words that she spoke earlier tonight were not just talk. Donna Kay looking to make sure that this is finally the run where she attains some glory. But now it is time for us to move on to our next match of the night, our mid-card match of the evening. So let's go ahead and get to it. Coming up next, we have Drew Campbell. He is taking on the purebred athlete Deuce, one-on-one. I'll go ahead and pay out the bets in just a second as well. I forgot to update the Discord, so let me go ahead and get to that real quick. Donna K gonna pick up the win with that senton bomb. I'll go ahead and pay out the bets now. Donna K getting that quick and easy win, like I said. God, that was a fucking like mid 2010s Divas match right there. Rather early 2010s, I should say. Like, that match ended really fucking quickly. I guess 2K22 doesn't respect women. 2K22 does not respect women. But then again, neither do I, so let's go ahead and move on to our next match. Alright, anyway. Deuce, goddammit. Deuce and Drew Campbell, one-on-one.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Cody Campbell, representing the club from Ann Arbor, Michigan, weighing in at 179 pounds, Drew Campbell.
Yeah, Brendan, I'm gonna have to get used to it too, to be honest. Well, to be fair, I've kind of gotten used to it already. I've heard it quite a lot now. But I already do miss TM61's theme song for these guys. But now this match has come as a result of an interview earlier with Deuce, where he claimed that he was pretty unhappy with the result of Soul Survivor. And for those of y'all who have forgotten, let me go ahead and refresh your memories. Back at Soul Survivor, Deuce went one-on-one with Johnny Nightblade for the UKW Championship in the main event of Night 1.
And his opponent from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 248 pounds, Deuce.
Now Deuce, he came up short, but earlier on that night, Drew Campbell won the Soul Survivor tournament and earned a shot at Johnny Nightblade the following night on Night 2 of Soul Survivor. Now Drew Campbell, he was unable to gain the win either. He was unable to win the UKW Championship at Soul Survivor just like Deuce. But he took it a lot better than the purebred athlete did, and he let him know that. Now Deuce is pretty offended at the words that Drew Campbell had to say to him. And so he has challenged Campbell to this match, and Drew did not back down. Now we're going to find out if that was a mistake. But now this matchup officially begins. Drew Campbell going to have to use his speed and quickness early on in this matchup if he wants to stand any hope of defeating the purebred athlete, and so far we're already seeing that on display. Now off the top, turnbuckle looking for a moonsault. Deuce able to avoid it. He's got Campbell right where he wants him. Shuts him down to the quick German suplex. Drew able to roll out of the way, but he gets pulled in for a belly-to-belly. And once again trying to get back up, and Deuce just manhandles him continuously, now delivering a German suplex once again. And now Deuce, no, wait a second, reversal from Campbell. A couple of forearms able to reverse the grounded pound into one of his own. But Deuce fights him back. And now the purebred athlete going to show us all why he has that title as he deadlifts Drew all the way up from the mat over his head and just drops him back down to the canvas. Now Deuce looking to make short work of Drew Campbell as he locks in a camel clutch. Is Campbell going to be forced to submit? No. Able to find an escape. And now from behind, takes him down to the neck breaker. And once again, locking up with Deuce and takes him down with a flapjack this time. Has the hand pinned, dropping the knee across the arm. Follows up with a drop kick to the head. Deuce rolls out of the way. But wait a second. Cody Campbell provides a distraction and Drew takes full advantage. Follows up with the elbow drop and a kick to the back as well. And now Drew up to the top turnbuckle. What's he thinking here? Waiting for Deuce to get back up to his feet. And leaps off the ropes to deliver a Hurricane Rana, taking the bigger man down once again. Now Campbell setting up here. Could be looking to put him away with his front flip DDT. Rolls him over, hooks the leg. Will this be it for Deuce? And no, only a 2 count. Nearly was a 3. Calling it out, no one lands the BME this season. What's the BME? I forget. Drew Campbell off the top rope with a frog splash, going for the cover. Will that be it for him? No! Still only a 2 count. I was really expecting the Campbell kick there. Oh, the best moonsault ever. Is that the middle rope to the top rope moonsault? Clothesline from Deuce takes the opponent back down, and now Deuce is in control once again. Deadlifts him up and slams him back down to this power slam. Alright, that's what I thought. Well, hold on a second. Just as soon as he's regaining control, Cody Campbell distracts him once again and gives Drew another chance to fight back into this matchup. And now Drew to the outside with Deuce. But there's the kitchen sink. Lifts him up now into a cradle and just slams him across the ring apron. Brendan, I'm going to need you to stop putting that into the universe, please. Count of 4, and both men are back inside the ring. Deuce looking for a big right hand, but Drew able to counter it. Oh! Both men able to avoid their best shots, but Deuce unable to avoid that one. Springboard Bulldog, courtesy of Drew Campbell, follows up with a crossbody. Or rather, a splash across the back. And now rolling around with Deuce, trying to squeeze the air out of lungs before going for a cover. Lateral press employed by Campbell. And only a 2 count still. But now, what does Drew have to do to keep the purebred athlete down? Dives off the top rope and takes him down with an arm drag. And now Campbell's back up to the top rope, looking for another frog splash. This time, Deuce gets the knees up. Oh, and a boot of doom just drops him immediately. Now looking to tie him up here with this leg-trapped STF. Sort of taking a page out of the Campbell Club's playbook with a modified variation of the Border City stretcher. But now this matchup continues at ringside. Drew with a stomp to the elbow, well, to the shoulder rather. But Deuce fires right back into the clothesline, taking him down. And now looking for a belly-to-belly on the floor. But Campbell with the reversal, sending him shoulder first into the floor. Count of 5 by the referee, now brings him back inside. And Cody Campbell cheering with the audience, it looks like. Drew back inside, brings him into the corner once again. But this time Deuce with the reversal, back elbow, knife edge chop, kicks to the gut, setting him up for Deuce's Wild. And that right there is all she wrote. No, it is not. Drew gets the shoulder up. But if one can't get the job done, Deuce has no problem giving him another. And this time, that is going to garner him Still only a 2 count, and now Deuce is getting visibly frustrated. I will say Deuce looks good in 22. He honestly does. I gotta give props to Jordan. Taunt the audience. Time for a third. Perhaps if Deuce can somehow dig deep and deliver yet a third. Deuce is wild. He may not have to though. Setting Campbell up now out of the corner, looking for the gore. And Deuce gonna explode back up to his feet as he patiently waits for Drew to return to his feet. Kick to the gut once again, lifts him up, brings him back down. A third and final. Deuce is Wild is going to score the purebred athlete the victory here tonight. Now you gotta give Drew Campbell credit where it's due. He brought the fight to Deuce here tonight, and he nearly took down the purebred athlete, but in the end, like I said, he has that title for a reason. Deuce's power was just too much for Drew Campbell to overcome on this night. But now, it is time for us to move on to our next match of the evening. Coming up next, we're switching gears back to the women's division as Jessica Taylor and Izzy Phelps look to collide and go one-on-one. Three 100-minute G's, 4 stars. There is a good story told in that match. I'll pay you guys 3 times. Drew Campbell tried using his craftiness to his advantage in that contest. We saw Cody Campbell get involved numerous times as well to give his brother the advantage back, but in the end, it just was not enough. Alright, but now it is time for us to move on to our next match of the night. Like I said, coming up next, we have Jessica Taylor and Izzy Phelps going one-on-one.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Toledo, Ohio, Jessica Taylor.
Big Jessie T making her way down to the ring here tonight. Now, last time that we saw Taylor or Izzy Phelps was last month at Soul Survivor when they took part in the women's 4-on-4 elimination match. Joining them in that match were Emily Sharp and Sarah Baker. And while they were victorious, Izzy Phelps was the only superstar eliminated during that contest. You have to feel like Phelps has a chip on her shoulder heading into this matchup as a result.
And from Raleigh, North Carolina, Izzy Phelps.
Izzy Phelps making her way down to the ring. Now, this is a very important matchup for both these ladies. After Soul Survivor, we typically see a bit of a reset on both brands. And right now, Selena Dominguez, the United States Women's Champion, we know that she needs a #1 contender for her title. The winner of this matchup could very well go on to challenge her for that championship in just a few weeks' time. So while every matchup in the UPWA is important, this one has got to hold a little bit extra weight for both these ladies. And now, oh, what a sidewalk slam from Taylor, looking to put this one to bed early, but she only gets a 1 count. Yeah, times we probably got denied her like 5 times because Murphy knows how good she is. I still don't get the hate on Gavin Thompson. I still don't. Yeah, she has no more words because Jeff Hardy's old theme song, the Hardy Boys theme song, ain't in the game no more. Otherwise, I would have used it. Or rather, because what was it? I think she had Lita's theme song actually. I think that's the theme song that I'm missing. But either way, this matchup continues on. Jessica Taylor is in full control here over Izzy Phelps, unloading these clubbing blows across the face. No More Words is a great song, but I just feel like the Hardy Boys song would have fit Phelps better, you know? And Phelps is just not in a good way here tonight. Taylor continuing to dominate. And now unloading with these right hands. Right across the face. Oh, and a slap as well. Taylor is taking no prisoners tonight. Continuing to stomp away at the hand. And hold on a second. Emily Sharp. Emily Sharp making her way down to the ring. And wait a minute, from behind, Izzy Phelps looking to take advantage, rolls her up. Jackknife cover. Oh, but not even a one. Taylor was ready for it. But Phelps looking to take advantage, unable to, a misstep off the ropes. And now Taylor is looking to regain control. We know Sharp and Taylor, they've had their issues over the past couple of months. And they had an encounter earlier. But it looks like Sharp came out here trying to cost Taylor this matchup. Maybe it's just bought Phelps a little bit of time to recover, and that may have been exactly what she needed. There's the neck breaker, now to the top rope. Setting up here for a Swanton Bomb. Gonna pick Taylor back up. There's the flying forearm. Follows up with a second one. And a Pele kick as well takes Taylor down. Now going for the cover here, has that outside leg hooked. Oh, wait a second. Izzy Phelps gets the win. Izzy Phelps scoring the win here tonight. But I couldn't help but notice it looked like Taylor had grabbed that bottom rope. But either way, Izzy Phelps going to score a massive upset here tonight. Oh, dude, it's the No More Words theme song, isn't it? It's actually No More Words. That's the reason she fucking won, isn't it? Alright, but either way, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our main event of the evening. Let's go ahead and move on forward now, because coming up next, we have Damian Deaver and Pedro Rodriguez in action. I just hit exit, didn't I? Gotta love when I fuck things up. Alright, so anyway. My god, what a have we ever seen that in the UPWA? Like, has that happened even once? Can anybody recall that ever happening where someone grabbed the rope, but it didn't force a break? I don't think that's happened even one time. And that was possible in 2K19, by the way. No, it's not even a new thing. It's not a new thing. You could do that in 19, you could do that in 18, maybe even 17 if that was a thing back then. Like, you could do that in every game that rope break was a ability for it? Yeah, ability. Because, like, part of the description of the ability was, like, the higher level you have, it gives you more momentum for the referee noticing, but it lowers the chance of the referee noticing. But man, that's fucking insane. Like that, dude, the storyline capabilities right now are fucking running through the roof. Let's see here. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our next matchup, though. It is going to be Damian Deaver taking on Pedro Rodriguez, the leader of Blood Money, versus the leader of La Armada del Mexico. Up next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Paris, France. Weighing in at 219 pounds. One half of the Pro Wrestling Alliance Tag Team Champions. Diamond Damian Deaver.
Well, earlier tonight we saw the rest of Blood Money, not including Damian Deaver, face off against 3 members of La Armada del Mexico in a 6-man tag team matchup that ended up going to a draw due to double countout. Afterwards, we saw Damian Deaver, Pedro Rodriguez, and Marco Rodriguez all come down to the ring and get involved in a massive brawl involving all 9 men until they were all separated in order to keep Deaver and Pedro Rodriguez healthy for our main events. This is MVP's theme. Which honestly fucking fits Blood Money so well. I think even better than Lio Rush's theme did in 19.
And his opponent from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 184 pounds, Pedro Rodriguez.
And there he is, the leader of La Armada. Pedro Rodriguez accompanied to the ring by Aztexico as he gets set to collide with the leader, the owner, the financer of the Blood Money faction. You know, William Regal's theme song would have fit the British Empire real well, probably. But to be honest, I think just the vibe of it totally encapsulates Pedro Rodriguez. But now this matchup begins. Deaver and Rodriguez one-on-one, 2 elite superstars here on the Motor City Wrestling brand. Pedro Rodriguez has done nearly everything that there is to do in the UPWA. He is a former 3-time UPWA champion, the first man to ever hold the championship 3 times. He is a former World Hardcore champion. He is a former European champion. I think, at least. Going for the cover now early. Oh, only a 2 count off the 630. Yeah, Rodriguez is a former European champion as well. He's won the Royal Rumble. He's main evented Wrestling Palace. He's been victorious in a Soul Survivor champion versus champion match. He's even won a Soul Survivor 4-on-4 match. Former leader of the PRA, at one time had conquered Extreme Takedown Wrestling, nearly conquered the UPWA as a whole. And now, La Armada, they are here on Motor City Wrestling, and they are looking to conquer the blue and white brand. But Blood Money are already in charge, and they do not look. They are not looking to give up the power that they hold on Thursday nights. Pedro Rodriguez, though, looking to put Deaver away here with the RKO. Going for the cover. And only a 2 count. But now off the top rope with an Arabian press. Going for the cover. And only a 1 this time. Now Rodriguez. Oh, kick right to the back. Looking for another one. This time Deaver, no, got caught. And Rodriguez unloading with these strikes. Deaver counters with a forearm kick to the gut now. Double underhook into the powerbomb. Going for the cover. And only a 2. But Deaver going to pick Rodriguez back up. Oh, looking for a running knee. Rodriguez counters into a boot to the side of the face. Instead, delivers his own variation of the running knee that he calls lies through the eyes. And he is letting a sleeping Damian Deaver lie with his eyes shut after that one. Pedro Rodriguez shutting down the leader of the Blood Money faction in relatively short work here tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, that has been our show. Let's see, Pedro really said main event goes 3 hours thanks to the opening fight. Yeah, I'll be honest. Yeah, one-on-one matches seem to kind of suck this year. And that's a real shame. Like, all the one-on-one matches went real fucking quickly. We had Donna Kay win in just a couple of minutes against Amanda Nightblade. Deuce and Drew Cable, I will say, put on probably the best match of the night. Taylor and Phelps went quick, but then again, that was mostly due to the referee not seeing the rope break. But then again, if the match would have continued, who knows how much longer it would have taken for Taylor to put Phelps away. And then, yeah, main event just kind of went by real fucking quick. Izzy versus Taylor was just a fucking squash match until Phelps got the goddamn lucky referee's blind win. Like, it told a decent story, I guess. But as an actual standalone match, I don't think so. Maybe we should restart the double count out. Maybe. But in my defense, like, there were still 4 matches to go, and we were 20 minutes in. It would have been at least another 20 minutes. I don't know, to be honest, I was thinking at that moment, maybe I should take control of Brutus and fucking, like, have him get inside the ring or restart the count or some shit, but I chose not to because I figured it was a more natural count. It wasn't due to a game-breaking feature, like, them getting thrown into the steel steps repeatedly. Like, how we would always see in 2K19. But in hindsight, I guess that is kind of game-breaking when a guy just stands still and lets himself get counted out for no apparent reason. Alright, but like I said, that has been our show, ladies and gentlemen. I want to go ahead and thank you guys for tuning in here tonight. This is a fun, I mean, I'll be honest, XCW had a better show. I'll be completely honest. MCW's first show back didn't really go great. It went decent enough, though. You know, an average show. We're just building the next pay-per-view is all. You know, it's just a filler episode. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I want to go ahead and thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in as usual. Thank you, Brian and Brendan, for hanging out the entire time. Thank you, Yanni, for dropping in earlier. Let's see here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll be back Tuesday night for Extreme Takedown Wrestling, Thursday night for Motor City Wrestling, both of which at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as per usual. And then, of course, General Manager Mode in SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 this Wednesday night continues at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So with that, now that all the plugins done, yeah, that's pretty much it. One quick note I'll add on, actually. Earlier, I was writing a script for something, and I wrote the word shoot zone in Google Docs. Google Docs wanted me to correct it to school zone. Which, I mean, it's technically not wrong, if I'll be honest. It's not really wrong. But it's good to know that Google has no chill. Anyway, with that note, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in once again. This was MCW 169 live from Los Angeles, California. And this is your boy Doug the Dog 6, and I am signing off. You guys have a wonderful night. You guys have a wonderful Friday tomorrow. I'll be at work, so it probably won't be so wonderful for me. But don't let that stop you guys from having a great one. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Have a good night, everybody. Peace out.